Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's Monday is great. Or if your Monday has just started, hopefully your Monday will be great today. Sip water. I still don't have my um my cup with me, so you're gonna get the cursed sip water right now. The toilet bowl sipping. Hello, Merlin. I read another, I think 4 chapters of um Lord of the Mysteries today. Turns out I'm only at chapter 24, so this is I think it's the chapter where he bought his clothes and asked his sister to go and buy some groceries so that because he's earning a little bit more now, he received his payment in advance. Yeah. Yeah, chapter 24. I didn't have too much time to read because my rendering was BL. No, no, it's not BL. Yeah, it's a bit slow. My video software gave me a lot of problem while trying to render today. So I couldn't just like read and enjoy the story at the same time. I had to keep looking at my video software, ensure that it renders properly, that it doesn't stop halfway through while rendering. And then I'm just like, bruh. Hello, Pants. A lot of the mysteries here. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go grab my my cup real quick.
おとなしくしていろ。全弾装填完了。いつでも撃てる。全弾装填完了。いつでも撃てる。
Line is all about fake it till you make it. Ooh, okay. That's I guess a little bit different compared to normal protagonists who are all OP at the start. Hello, Koji. But yeah, I'll only be able to read a lot of the mysteries very, very slowly. I remember I read another light novel back then. The protagonist was very weak throughout the whole novel until very late in, when he finally discovered the usage of his powers of blood or something. I don't remember. You did tempo today at 60 PT, convinced you get Lupa's weapon, but nope, you're now at 70. Might as well just wait for the next the next banner really. Yeah, at this point just save for collab. Okay, let's Let's do Fantasies of Thousand Gateways first. Alright, break rocks. Break rocks. I gotta break rocks. Qiuyuan's coming soon and I need all the funds I can get my hands on to raise Qiuyuan.
狩りの手は止まらない。
Enemy spawn so slow in Whiwa. Sponsors you for SX Chisa and a weapon. I know one who can sponsor you. Void. Ask Void. He's the big wheel. Me? Y'all are 5 years too early to ask me. I'm but a poor and broke streamer. Maybe 5 years down the line and I have a lot more viewers watching and I'm getting like payouts from YouTube and Twitch. Maybe, just maybe. Right now I'm poor as fuck, man. I still haven't received my first payout because I'm still a little bit away. Actually, little bit is an understatement. Quite a bit away from the first payout on both YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, 5 years. You mean 5 to the power of 5 years? Come on now. Hans has absolutely no faith in my ability to get as a content creator. You wanna see fantasy now? Yeah, there's the Fantasies of Thousand Gateways. Ooh. Perfect. Ew, what are all these? Ew, what are all these? I'm always getting like Blizzard, Blaze, and Time.
狩られに来たのか。
If I myself had faith in my ability, I'll think big like I'll be rich in my I have faith in my abilities, but not to that kind of rich in a month. Hello, Y6 first. Time? Time is slow down everything. Happy Monday. How are you doing? Essentially, time just allows you to do a big nuke whenever it... predictable. Whenever the duration ends. We are today? Yes, we are today. Not even extra damage, this is sad. Wait till you see the whole strength of time. You're too impatient. You must let time build up.
トライ。私の手で地獄の門を開く。消化しろ。
Gorilla, stop. Ay, Gorilla! What the heck, man? Ow. What's Brent's build? Brent's build is about as basic as it is. There's nothing special for Brent. Let me show you real quick, okay? The damage for Brent is 0, you see? Brent's damage is 0. And that's right, you all have seen Brent's damage. There's nothing special about Brent's build. It's 0. I wish Galbrana was more aerial. True, I also wish Galbrana had a little bit more aerial combat capabilities. So what do you mean? What do you mean her only aerial capabilities is this spin attack? Have a quick swap properly with the rest of the fusion team. And her spin skill requires a little bit of time to start up as well. So it's like not really good. Am I so mean to Brent? No, I'm not mean to Brent. Aerial as in aerial combat. Oh my god, holy paragraph. Time. Time is not real. It is a fiction of your imagination. Time is narrative framework, and the most elaborate and convincing story humanity has ever told itself. Time is the scaffolding we build around the void of isness to make it comprehensible. It is not a river we are swept along in. It is the mental process of remembering the shore we just left, the past, and anticipating the one we are approaching, the future. The only thing that truly is real is the infinitesimal, ungraspable moment. What's wrong with Pants today? I don't know. Pants just felt poetic. Kaboom, Brent! Kaboom! And this is the power of the time. You just once you have full build, it's essentially just nuke all around. Nuke. That's right. A nuke after a nuke after a nuke. Yeah, this is the time build. Okay, chill, Pens. What the heck? Increase attack, give me that. Increase attack, give me that. I now have... If I use Brent's anchor now, okay, then I have 5k attack. Then I will quickly buy this one so that Brent will have 10,000 attack. That's right. Brent has 10,000 attack now. Anchor bomb that Ivory Gatekeeper? Sure, why not? reminds you of my video of Armageddon build. Oh yeah, the old fantasies. Now they made it so much easier. Oh yes, look at that damage. 10,000 attack, friends. Ever seen large numbers like that? Now you have. None of these are what I want. Okay, it's time to build up all of their stuff. Dodge. And go on. Do something. Yes. Okay, and now I go to Galbrena. Boom, and that's a lot of damage. all I need to know is that that's a lot of damage. I'm on the God of Error and Time. One who has never failed to immune is blessed who declines his offer. Yeah, that's the power of time right there. You just sort of like explode everything and everyone. And then you're done. Phew. It's just so much more. You get Lupa's signature for Brand to do more damage or save for Qiuyuan. If you have Galbrena, probably save for Qiuyuan. Power of Time. Never forget the garnish in your food. Also sip water. Remember to hydrate, guys. Does this mean time is better than Blaze? You don't have Galbrena? Unless you're planning to get Qiuyuan and his signature weapon so that you can main DPS Qiuyuan. Otherwise, I don't think it's that worth to get Qiuyuan. And besides, main DPS Qiuyuan is going to be very niche. Because I don't think Qiuyuan is exactly going to do as much damage. He's still going to do damage. But it's not going to be like as much damage, I think. You have Frolova? Guess I think it's possible then. So hot lately, bro. Stay hydrated. You're the first, yet shall be a servant of all. You're the second today. White 6 has claimed the first. Okay. Number 9. Let's see what's gonna do the jiggy. Yeah, that's a lot of Glacial. Beat Y613. Where is Karina? And then after that, you know what? I'm feeling a bit spicy. Let's go with this team, and then just nuke all of them. Gold tokens, Haven that gleams delicately once again for Galbrena and for Frolova. Falling star that tears fate apart. This token is a trap. You will need to do a lot of damage with your main team in order for this to work. Otherwise, don't use that one. Did it reset? Yes, it did. A question with many answers. Ignore 20% of target's defense when dealing damage to enemies inflicted with negative status. Resonators who inflict negative status on enemies recover additional Ember triggered once every second. Okay, this one is great for Zenny, it's great for Phoebe, it's also great for Carthethia. Aside from those resonators, this is not as useful. So therefore, if you really do want to pick the golden tokens, right? This one, once again, for Galbrena, for Prolova. This one's for Carthethia, Zenny, Phoebe, and if you're Spectre Rover. This one is a trap unless you maybe have like really well built S0R1s. Even then, Plunderers work so much better. I think this one may be for S2 enjoyers. But okay, we shall just use blue tokens all the way because we can, and therefore we shall. Hello Shorenku, hello Patel, or Patel. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. Oh, Hens has an eye appointment today. Okay, take care. See ya. Thanks for joining your stream. Hope it all goes well. Why am I meeting so many? Okay, bye Merlin. Enjoy your day as well, Merlin. Gotta study math. Okay, enjoy your math. Oh well, that's... I'm also a Whiwa streamer, found me from recommendation. Ooh, I see. Welcome, welcome. Why the hell are all of them so separated? Absolutely gross. Yeah, this whole rotation is kind of messy already. Still understand the Changli brand Lupa Quick Swap. We need to understand their base character rotations first. Also, I'm using the wrong team, man. Fusion against fusion. I'm a genius. Ruling does crowd control? Yes, she does. And since when I started playing when in 1.0. Ah, I missed the one that one whatever. Rolling roll, probably a support. But I think with the way how she is, right, you can technically build her as a main DPS. Why are all of them like so spread out? What the fuck, man? This is just. Anyways, I'm using the wrong team as well. All the fusion. You can understand a Charlie brand quick swap, but you don't have Lupa, so you don't know which moves are quick swappable. Mostly for Lupa, what you want to quick swap is the is her forte attacks. I'll talk more about it in a bit. Have I seen the Qiuyuan? Also, hello Neith. Have I seen the Qiuyuan Resonator showcase? Yes, I have. The first few seconds are splendid fan service right there. Beautiful, beautiful fan service. Also, how's everyone's day? Hopefully it's great. I want to use Furlopa here again. And then here's where I do not want to here's where I actually want to use the fusion resonators properly this time round. Let me use them properly and quick swap with them properly. This attack animations makes you want to change your name. Are you gonna be Qiuyuan app lover now? You're unable to because of the weight. Well, rip. Is he still viable as the main DPS? I think he's actually viable as the main DPS, right? If you have his signature weapon. But if you want to be sure, you can wait for me to pull for Qiuyuan, and then after that, determine from there whether he's a viable main DPS. Because I'm actually going to try out if Qiuyuan can be a main DPS or not. I mean, your worries gone again? Nah. I'm also quite interested to know if Qiuyuan can be a main DPS or not. Okay, let's do this properly this time round. Why, thank you for the hydrate. Lupa! Yes, that's right. I'm waiting for your freaking concerto. Boom. Very nice, very beautiful. Beautiful props. I forgot Chang-Li's quick swap. That's an issue. Maybe I shouldn't do this already when I forget Chang-Li's quick swap. As a have enjoy this with Brainwaves reset. Yeah, cause there's no there's no hellbug resistance this time round, right? attack.
ですわ。任せて。カゴの中に取り渡る。ビビってるのか？試合の始まりだ。
Am I F2P? Not on this account. Why is this one guy all the way over there? Who gave you the permission to run away from the... Who gave you permission to run away from the crowd? Oh yeah, Whimpering Ways. Whiwa is really asking us to build teams of all elements now with all the different resistances that they are trying to mix and match all together. Okay, let's do Augusta this time round. Star. Nah. I'll use this one instead. Works still. Enemy had a COVID social distancing module. Not again.
生命のシンフォニー。任せてください。伴奏お願いできる？ただ落ち続けて。リズムに乗って生と死の狭間にすがって。邪魔よ。心だけは白馬にあらず。任せてください。新植物だし。
Flipping enemies with full noodles.
深淵で泳ぎなさい。楽しいわ。沈むのよ。皆底へ。
Forget spinnies.
深海に従いましょう。覚えアンセンブル。生命のシンフォニー。捕らえが泣き叫び笑いなさい。枯れてもなお咲き乱れる。そばにいてあげる。日向ぼっこの時間ですよ。毒よ。深淵を飲み込みなさい。
Yeah, this goes to show how strong Fuloba is. Because like what do you mean that I just totally ignore all the Havoc resistances? Like it's totally none of the business at all. Familiar power trap by Fuloba so bad you got proof. This is proof right there. If you need proof, this is your proof right here. そばにいてあげる。楽しいわ。受け取りなさい。海のささやきを破滅。生命のシンフォニー。リズムに乗って。生と死の狭間にすがって。消し去りなさい。枯れてもなお。To be insane but no sustain. It's okay, sustain is overrated anyways. Sustain is overrated. Keep one character and that one character is meta for Whimpering Ways. Well, ain't that too bad. Oh yes, that's a beautiful prop right there.
私に示そう
Yeah, if you know how to dodge, sustain is overrated. If you don't know how to dodge, then you might need some bit of sustain right there.
追い求めてついてこ
演技もお手の物さクライマックスだ
Nice! That 10,000 meters in the air rotation.
あとは俺に任せろ逃がしはしない行けこの道そろそろ終わりの
Forget the DPS, all sustain.
悪には悪を
Yeah, I guess the problem with Yavrena is that the rotation might be a bit too slow. Okay, let's do some proper Cross-Skirt Stalker, Chasm Guardian. So there's still a little bit of havoc here and there, but it's not so bad. So therefore, yep, can definitely use Rolova team over here. Then I will use Carthethia over here with Belina. And then this one will be Shaw Keeper. And then what they will use is... Do I want to try Falling Star that tears Fate apart? I could try this. This one is question with many answers, definitely for Carthethia. The tree and bamboo. What the heck? Okay, sure, let's go.
生命のシンフォニー終わりにせるリズムに乗って伴奏お願いできる環境に耳を傾けるのただ心だけは白馬に放つ
Bonk.
終わりにせる
Bonk for the horny shit. Go to horny jail.
星の歌よニュールいい度胸だわ深淵の風受け取りなさい海のささやきをアンセンブル生命のシンフォニー破壊完全に無駄にカルマスが再び笑いなさい口ずさむ杉氏日の残機をこの身をもち
Is it free tempo during day 1 or 7-day login?
神聖を授ける
Should be the 7-day login.
大丈夫私はここよ毒よ深淵を飲み込みなさい高まく暗流終焉生命のシンフォニー生と死の狭間にすが枯れてもなお
DNA toying with you because it doesn't say you pre-registered even though you
つい
did.
の治療を告げる
Oh no.
賞金隊地にアドアストそばにいてあげる深海にいざないましょう溺れる楽しいわ溢れ出す
沈むのよ
Can you see my camera settings? Like, what do you mean?
破滅生命のシンフォニーカルマスラック叫び笑いなさい心だけは
Hello, Winters. In game. Oh, okay, sure.
これが心星の歌よ入力大丈夫私はここよ
楽しいわ毒よ深淵を飲み込みなさい終焉
他生命のシンフォニー
Yeah, 4K. Not bad. 4K with the trap token. You hate to have a guardian? Yeah, I would assume so. No, I see one guy all the way out there already. Problem with using Kartetia sometimes.
日向ぼっこの時間ですよ崩れなさい海よ
この身を包め海の強波滅びを告げる
これが運命のアンサンブル
散るがいい共に戦おう潮風よ
Wow, that's a lot of damage from Cantarella in this, not Cantarella, Kartetia in this Whiwa. I may want to keep it at maybe Bloodless form for this Whiwa.
ここで権限する汚れを払え脱出する荒波共に戦おう破滅の一撃高波よ天地を切り開け
Hutch, thank you, Winters, thank you. Anyways, I really messed up the rotation for this. My Verina's taking too long to my Verina's taking too long to rotate back in. Can't see anything, you keep getting smacked. You're more motivated to do Whiwa after watching me cook. Good luck. But yeah, if you want to use the new tokens, right, you should use it like the green one. You should use it with Kartetia or if you have Zenny and BB. Otherwise, the other one is with Rolova and Garbrena. Don't use the middle one. Basically, the middle one's not worth it. Hello, JW. Middle one bunch. Don't know, man.
ここで宣言する神速最の大波よ羽生の一撃終止符を打とう高波よ天地を切り開け
Oh, you're asking about the middle token? Oh yeah, cause it's useless until you start burning waste. And burning waste is like, oh wow, equal. Burning waste is like, how do I even put it? This one, right, you have to reach until wave 6 before it becomes active, and that 50% more damage is also not really worth it, I feel. Like, kinda okay, but it takes too long to start it. Better to have longer flirtless mode. Usually it's better to have longer flirtless mode. Especially if you can one-shot the mobs. So I might try with longer flirtless mode in this next setup. Anyways, know what we can do? We can do it like this. Just use question with many answers. And for the second team, we will actually use Zanny Phoebe with Shorekeeper. Okay, let's go. Mobile as hell, mobile as hell. Good luck with that. Wrong rotation. You don't cross by FPS, GG. Entire business to arrive. I guess that's their way of like combating what do they call that? The wheel technique. Might be ping issue as well. Now I feel like if I do this, this might be a bit too long. I have one wolf. What the hell, man? I have one wolf left alive. Really? Oh, very nice slow-mo. 3840. I think we can do better. We can do 4000 with Carpathia. So here's your free water refill ASMR.
頂花よ美しいハーモニーお見せしますこれが運命のアンサンブル真の姿ここで宣言する罪の浄化これに歴史でクリコ終止符を打とう羽の一撃潮風よ
Practice on mobile ended up with a concussion.
ご清聴ありがとう美しい葉任せてください進化をお見せします植物だって生きてるんですご清聴ありがとうこの詩をフィナーレに捧げようはっ海よこの身を包め脱出する荒波チェルガイ転落よ落ちよ救済終止符を打とう高波よ天地を切り開くご清聴ありがとうそう美しいハーモニー花よ日向ぼっこの時間です
Do
よ
you keep a...
ご清聴ありがとう
What do you mean?
開演の時間だ
Rejuvenating cost 3?
神の本頂縮まる
Didn't you always keep a rejuvenating cost 3? Oh, what rejuvenating costs should you keep? Either... Are you asking about the substats?
美しいハーモニーよしないの飛んでけご清聴ありがとうこの詩を
If you're asking about substats, those look quite okay. Yeah, those substats look pretty good. Woohoo! That's slow. The slow move. Yeah, we got 4K. That's right. Sounds about the card. That's points that I know. HP main stat with flat attack HP percentage. HP percentage is great. Crit damage is great. Liberation is great. So that rejuvenating cost is the 3-5 for you, which is quite okay. Pretty good. What do you mean okay is not okay? Okay is quite okay. It's like, yeah, it's good. Of course it's not the whoa what the hell kind of okay. Maybe I can rotate a bit faster with Zanny. Eh? How does Shawkeeper get stunned by?
光の結晶よ恩寵をお与えくださいこれが最初の祝福ですせっ悔い改めてください風の導きね神どうか私の
もうすぐ退勤時間だまとめてこい
Just 300 energy regen. Yeah, that's a good change. You have too much energy regen previously.
任せてよ
神聖を授け入力
もろい
浄化のこれが最初の祝福で全てが照らす光
いつまでもグズグズしてはいられない来い
ついのちりを告げる。
政治会社だ。
星の歌よ。入力。
Crit damage if you want to go damage. For me, I'm an HP enjoyer, so that my shopkeeper can be chunky.
青い鳥よ。これが最初の祝福です。焼却。それ。や。
ま、
Phoebe. Why does Phoebe...
少し遊んでやろう。
Maybe I should rotate to Phoebe for that little bit of extra concerto energy. Yeah, I'm not rotating fast enough with Zenny.
任せたよ。
破壊。
Hey? You're a damage enjoyer? Yeah, as you are.
Ado, Asto. 入力。最初の5カ分。浄化の光。静止。はっ。これが最初の祝福。
いつまでもグズグズしてはいられない。
これが心。
報告書を作成しなくては。
神聖を授ける。入力。最初の5カ国光の結晶よ。恩寵をお与えください。
Okay, that was a wasted ult. GG.
切り裂く。もうすぐ退勤時間だ。まとめてこい。
対の地入りを告げる。神罰です。星の歌よ。入力。最初の5カ分救済をもたらす。青い鳥よ。浄化の光。これが
もろい。
最初の祝福です。
ま、少し遊んでやろう。
これが心。
Taking it easy today as I Whiwa. Yeah, I'm taking it easy with my account.
入力。最初の5カ分答えてください。
It wouldn't be as easy with like other people's accounts.
これが最初の祝福です。
もうすぐ退勤時間だ。まとめてこい。
But I guess Zenny Phoebe is not the answer for this Whiwa. Like Zenny is doing quite a lot of damage, but it's not enough damage per se. And even then, what the heck? Prolova did the same amount as Kartathia and Chakona. ER main stat Liberation, ER, HP, defense is a keeper. Is this a keeper? Perhaps. Augusta can do the second challenge with Modafi. Yes. Yes, she can. Second half doesn't have any... If you're using Augusta, however, which I will be trying out with Augusta now, I think you want to use Plunderers instead of like falling star or question with many answers. Number 1, Augusta does not inflict negative status, so that's out of the window. Number 2, falling star is a trap. Like it's you really have to build up to wave 6, like clear wave 6 before this becomes usable. And 50% more damage is like okay, but not really like the best per se. So yeah. Anyways, maybe I should use Gabrena over here. Yeah, maybe I could use Gabrena over here. Or maybe not. I guess I can. So if I were to use Gabrena over there. Hello, City Cat. Okay, let's challenge again then. Fusion team might be cooked since you got enough 5-star weapon for your Lupa. I think your fusion team should still be okay. It's not like cooked per se.
そばにいてあげる。面白いコン
Wrong rotation.
生命のシンフォニー。伴奏お願いできる？リズムに乗って生と死の風間にする。さあ口ずさむ杉し日の残響。悪魔の登場だ。そろそろ終わりの時間だ。食い尽くしてやる。豪華を燃やす。燃やし尽くせ。大丈夫、私はここよ。受け取りなさい。海のささやきを。高まくアンディ。アンセンブル。生命のシンフォニー。
Really shared Jinxi's signature between Lupa and Augusta. Oh, that's certainly an issue, face. But I would say for Lupa, you don't need Jinxi's weapon as badly as Augusta needs Jinxi's weapon. Lupa, you can use some other weapon like Lustrous Razor, and you still work just fine. You know what, Gabrena, adding Gabrena inside here is actually so much stronger. Thank you, you know, and have a great day. Bye bye. See your feet, lover. My voice is echoing. Now that's weird. Did you have two of my voice open or I mean two of the streams open or something?
王道の勝利戦意を
この身をもって誓いをなす。焼却神聖を授ける。入力。少し遊んであげる。任せて勝利の方向楽しませることね。
That was a very weird camera angle.
月が満ちたわ。矢の先を真実に因果を覆すのか。
征服を始める手はずは整っている一気に攻めるぞ栄光をセブンヒルズに一撃で葬る
対の地入りを告げる。破壊兵器星の歌よ。入力。華麗に優雅に私を見なさい。行き先は全て狩り場。私に答えなさい。
I should have saved my ult.
全て導きよ。
夜風よあった栄光は不滅手はずは整っている胸を張れ太陽の輝きにこれで終わりだ
この身をもって誓いをなす。アドアスト入力。少し遊んであげる。任せたわ。与えなさい。月が満ちたわ。行き先は全て狩り場。
征服を始める
Slightly higher points. But yes, if you're using with Augusta, do use the Plunderous Captain's Seal instead. It's way better. Don't use the Falling Star. Okay, all done. Drink water. For some reason the mic isn't really picking up the water sound today. Can I try this team? What team? What team should I be trying? For 4320. Rolova. Do you want me to use Augusta with more Taffy on the second team? Yeah, it's possible. Very possible.
素早く片付けましょう。まだ実験が終わっていませんので。
Plunderous Captain Seal, it won't work as well, but because there's a lack of Yuno, who also provides healing ticks, but it's still possible. I think with Mortefi we'll be looking at around maybe like 3k, around there. Oh wait, you want the Verena here, right?
命のシンフォニー。面白いコンチェルトね。
She knows she'll start with Verena first. So if you can try to start from the side and attack them from the side, right? It will really help you have a really great start, because you can do things like group them all up together with Rolova.
大丈夫、私はここよ。はめ。ただ落ち続けて。日向ぼっこの時間ですよ。伴奏お願いできる？生命のシンフォニー。生と死の狭間にすがって。口ずさむ杉し日の残機をそばにいてあげるわ。深海にいざないましょう。沈むのよ水底へ。楽しいわ。深淵の先へアンサンブル枯れなさい。植物だって生きてるんです。進化お見せします。面白いコンチェルト。
Oh, got Aish. Got smacked a bunch over there just now. That's not the end of the world.
枯れてもな咲き乱れる。静かに受け取りなさい。海のささやきを。注入。枯れなさい。日向ぼっこの時間ですよ。伴奏お願いできる？生と死が風間にすがって口ずさむ杉し日の残機をそばにいてあげるわ。心配に
Don't know.
楽しいわ。毒よ深淵を飲み込みなさい。
I can assure you that that timing over there right there was really bad timing. The shit water timing. I could not quickly rotate with Rolova. You know the fact that Rolova went to 4.2k, which is the same as the Galbrina team, it's actually quite insane if you think about it. You don't have Yuno or Aerogirl or BB. It's fine. If you can make your Rolova and Cantarella really cracked, you do fine.
星の歌よ。入力。
怒りました。死にとやし尽くす。これをいかん。
制服を外れ。
Why is there one all the way here and one all the way there? Hello? Think about what? I have no idea. I don't even remember what I just said. I guess think about you.
ですわ。
Thank you for the follow. ES Sketches, thank you for the follow. Something about 4.2k Rolova. Oh, no, the fact that Rolova is able to get 4.2k, right? Which is the same as Rolova and Galbrina. That's quite OP. Like, quite strong. Yeah, thinking about you.
これで終わりだ。
これが心。 神聖を授ける召入力
怒りました。
Prolova in Unshield Whiwa, she's technically still shield, it's just not as heavy shield as Gabrena.
共に戦おう。
If that makes sense.
やった栄光は不滅。
Time to do the Wii U. One guy all the way over there, my goodness.
セブンフィルズに
Yeah, so long that Mortati's buff ran out. Well, that's annoying.
告げる星の歌よ
This is your last chance to do the Wii U before
怒りました。
it no longer is a thing. So better use this Wii U technique
死にたい。
before it goes away.
破壊
おや、受けてみろ。
許可でよ。無駄な上がった。胸を張れ。太陽の輝きに。戦意を。
Why is tonight so hot? I don't know. Global warming.
これが
Blame it on global warming.
神聖を授ける手入力
怒りました。燃やし尽くす。消してやる。これはいかん。死にたいの。
共に戦おう。あった隙を見せたな。
Oh, no.
栄光を。
Please freeze this side of the earth.
これで終わりだ。
Okay, I think we got 3k. Oh wow, 3.8. Okay, there you go, 8k. I guess I'm rotating with improperly then. What am I doing wrong with Augusta rotation? No way they are like this close in points. No way. Really no way. They're gonna be account pilot today? No. Today is just my account.
自分の力は
That's why it's a chill day, because I'm just focusing on my
こ
account.
れもうまく使
Then
え
I'll be looking at Qiuyuan Kit, and then some Duet Night Abyss stuff as well. Bong, why bong? Guess it's your network, not your potatoes. Yeah, network can be a bit of an issue during the wave spawning. Okay, we do Bountiful Crescendo. But Qiuyuan needs this thing. Teleport you to Thursday already? No? That's tomorrow. Duet Night Abyss is tomorrow. I can't teleport you to Thursday. I need my tomorrows and my tomorrow. Oh, I think my Whiwa crashed. What the hell? Bro, what the? Bro, what the fuck, man? Oh my goodness me. The game doesn't want me to farm materials. That's clearly the reason. Will revoke my live streaming access cause I mentioned DNA. Boo! I didn't take Whiwa on for this. I'm cheating on Whiwa. No, I'm not. I'm just taking a slight break from Whiwa. Welcome, old cheater. Y'all are no better, man. Y'all are cheating on Whiwa together with me. I'll see that when he open gift. Okay, I guess it's back. Proud cheater, you own up to it. GG.
力を遅いです。これはいかん。
火をまとう。起爆。
Kick. And then another kick.
効果を燃やす。
ターゲット確認。力を見せろ。遅いです。死にたいのか。ほっ。受けてみろこれを。
悪魔の登場だ。悪には悪を。
Was spyware sees I pre-downloaded DNA. That's against that's against my privacy. Our own privacy. What's this? How does Whiwa know?
いけ。
今だ。怒りました。受けてみろ。これは
トライ。燃え盛る効果よ。
You didn't read the terms and conditions, is there? Just Whiwa. No. Need to play other games as well, like Duet Night Abyss. Or maybe Whiwa just doesn't like direct competitions. But Duet Night Abyss isn't even a gacha game no more. It's more like an anime shooter looter, anime MMORPG of sorts. Not a direct competition. Whiwa didn't crash when I mentioned Phasmophobia. Yeah, true non-gacha. Do it these nuts. But it's anime style, hence I'm cheating on Whiwa. No. By that extension doesn't mean that Zenny has already cheated on Whiwa with Strinova the other time. And anyone who watches anime is cheating on Whiwa as well. Just like, I don't know, watching One Punch Man or My Hero Academia or I don't know what's the hottest manga, not manga, what's the hottest anime right now? Stop stealing my Noctin mins. Who's my waifu in Whiwa? Waifu? I haven't found one like to really like hugely fanboy over in terms of waifu. But I would say that ones that I really like are Shawkeeper, Augusta, Yuno, and Qiuyuan. Did I try solo level? It was fun. Nope, I did not. I read the solo leveling manga. They call it manga? No, it's manhwa. Jinxie no mention. Nah, Jinxie was alright, but I feel like she's a bit a bit like what? Like not exactly my type. And what the hell, man? Y6 Doraemon, really? Doraemon, your waifu? You know what? That's still pretty good. Farming artifact, but the stats are so high. Stats are high doesn't mean that I like that waifu per se. I am a very stat-oriented person. If I see high stats, I'm happy. Just like how I don't see Qiuyuan as waifu, but her stats are still pretty high. Like Qiuyuan, sure. Her being like, I would see her more of like as a comrade in life and death, but not exactly a true waifu. But like having like high stats doesn't mean that I would have them as a waifu. Yeah. Finally, 4760. Well done. You got all the rewards you need. Those Gabriela stats are nasty. That's my day. Yeah, that's my day one build. Gabriela stats is my day one build. I haven't touched it in a long time really. Most of my resonators are day one build from 2.0 onwards. Because that's where I started covering resonator guides. The earlier ones, not really. You're stuck at 111. And everything you roll are side grades and downgrades. 111 ER. 111 ER is fine. You can actually rotate with 100 ER Qiuyuan. It's just as a 5 min build. Yeah, just full send, right? Full send. When full send works for you, but it does not work for me. Ooh. Okay, today we shall farm 5 Fenricos. So let's go to Venusita, Fabricatorium of the Deep. Before we head to Fenrico, we should change our team to this one. Get a grand total of 30 Molten Rift Echoes when you build Qiuyuan. How nice. You got everything you needed in 30. Probably less than 30. Oh no, this is the slow anchor. Not sure how many you use, but less than 10. Blessed. Blessed Deco Rolls. Crit damage on the wrong set. How nice. Yeah.
と救済を残すことはできる。
Bro, crit damage on the wrong set again. What is this?
トライこの身に煉獄をそろそろ終わりの時間だ。悪には悪を。
形が滅びる。希望と救済を残すことはできる。
Ooh, didn't know you could stand on this. Guys, okay, look at this shit right here. Crit damage, crit damage, crit damage. But it's all on the wrong set. The game is actively mocking me. What the fuck?
獲物が息を潜めてやがる。
What is this shit?
いけ。
凱旋の歌をこの槍に。集まれ。
炎よ燃え盛れ。
I better not see another crit damage. Or else I'm going to... I don't know.
救済を残すことはできる。
Am I gonna crash out? Maybe not. Okay, finally! Finally something that's not crit damage and is law of harmony. What the hell? Friends? Hello? Friend? A 2.9% crit rate. Friend?
何が火を待つ私を示そう被爆
形が滅びる。希望と救済を残すことはできる。
Did you level up wrong set? I don't know, did you? Oh my god, yes, finally! No crit when bubbles on. The brand salesman for his S2 crit reaper. Like finally, one crit damage that is actually of the right set. You know what? The last time I enhanced over here is shit. Maybe I need to enhance over in the cathedral instead. So let's head to Raguna City, Order of the Deep, fast travel over there. And then we shall start a prediction for... Will I get 3-5 in 2 echoes? Yes? Nope. Y'all have 1 minute. I don't want to talk to you, Giordano. No. Let me in. We have a believer and we have 2 doctors. The believers are dead. The believers are all dead. Why, game? Cause you didn't want to give me double crit the last time, game. Think you're funny without all the double crits? No, you're not. Don't give me double crits today. The believers gotta win. You know what? I shall stand up here and assert my dominance. And we shall use Gavrena to enhance. On the forecast as well. See right here, game. Double crit attack. All I need you to hit is double crit and attack. Nothing more, nothing less, alright? Game. B5 is doable. Doctor Solution channel points. Firm believer. Today we put our belief to the test. Today we're gonna get 3-5, and our 3-5 is going to be a double crit. When we wish for 3-5, it will be a double crit, and we shall get double crit right off the bat. Fudge is energy regen. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We got one stat that we need. So you're gonna give us double crit right now with the review of first crit. Fudge sticks. Oh, what is this? I don't even want to enhance this, man. HP? Really? HP? No. We are not enhancing that shit right there. Going to this one. And this one shall not let us down. We shall get double crit right away. That's right. Attack and crit rate. Come on. You can give it. The doctors are shaking their boots right now. I just need one more stat, and that's crit damage. One more stat. One more. Oh, come on. Flat attack. So close. One more stat. Do not deny yourself of this greatness. Do not deny yourself of this greatness when you're so close to it. Crit damage. Or energy or heavy. Okay? And today we shall get our 3-5 again. Okay! Yes! Crit damage. Double crit. Let's go! You know what, all things considered, this is actually a pretty decent 4-5 looking piece. Choose prediction outcome, and today the believers win. Another win for the believers. Not just a 3-5, but it's actually double crit. Complete prediction, yes. Doing Night Abyss tomorrow? Yep. You're done with your business. Her flat attack is good for Qiuyuan cause it's base. Oh. Then that's even better. I guess the problem for my Qiuyuan right now is the lack of the lack of energy regen, but that's fine. Energy regen is overrated. You know, we just need to do a little bit more of rotation here and there. Okay, great. So we have double crit. This is a 4-5 for Qiuyuan. This is a 3-5 for Qiuyuan. This is a 4-5 for Qiuyuan. And this is a 3-5 and 3-5 for Qiuyuan. So now I have 3-5 and 3-5 across the board for Qiuyuan, at the very least. Well, ER is fine for quick. No, I'm not quick swap god. I'm just quick swap enjoyer. Okay, actually, I want to see the details real quick. How do I see the details? How do I check who won a lot? The summary. So believers got a ×2 return. Limitless got 1000 points by betting 500. Y6 got 100 points. Okay, pretty good. It's a pretty good day today. And with that, this account is done for now. We'll head on over to my alt account. Hello Anime today, how are you? Head on over to my alt account real quick. I think my alt account might or might not have trouble with this time round's worth of Whiwa. Hopefully not. Chances are high, but we shall see. Not today because I'm not doing Whiwa on my account today. How far am I from my payout? Like some $20. I've been stuck on $30 for a long time now. Okay, bountiful crescendo. You don't know what happened, but getting Motefi's second inherent skill brought your Whiwa score from 3.8 to 4.7. Motefi, second inherent skill.
まだ実験が終わっていませんので。
I mean, if you find your Motefi doing a lot more damage after that, I guess. But I highly doubt that is the inherent skill. I think what happened is your rotation is also just nice all aligned up all together. The stars align for you, and then your Whiwa score just skyrocketed. You're using same rotation. Yeah, even if you have the same rotation, right? Sometimes the little bit off. Like for example, if Augusta manages to crit everything all at once, and just so happens that your final hit of August, like your final slash of Augusta managed to clear that half wave in between, so that her final hit is able to hit all the enemies in the next wave. That's going to work for you as well. Same rotation, but enemy RNG also counts like a lot inside this Whiwa as well. Okay, in this, we shall head on over to this thing over here. Oh yeah, weekly boss resetted as well. Maybe you can farm weekly boss on this account.
劇場入りの時間だ。
Okay. All is great. Nope. Mountain Hunter. Nope. That's not the achievement quest, so I shall not bother with that. Okay, it is time for Whiwa. And then reading out Qiuyuan's Kit. Where is alt account Whiwa? Probably after Duet Night Abyss. After I'm done with like Duet Night Abyss. Won't be anytime too soon, because I highly believe that I'm going to need quite a bit for Whiwa on my alt account. Unless I manage to surprise myself. Augusta is not Augusta. 白智 is a rectifier. Renacita maybe? BB? BB. Okay. What? What? What the heck is this? Bullying. No, it cannot be Cantarellas, not Renacita. Definitely not on... Eh? I don't think it's Encore. But I don't think it's Frolova either. Actually, wait, could be Encore. Because Encore is a 1.0 character, and 1.0 we didn't have many materials. Right? Yeah. Encore is from New Federation. Okay, nice. Moving on to daily code. Shouldn't we cherish if it's badly cooked then up? This is so familiar, but I forgot. I feel like I've seen this one before. Yep. Yang.
食べ物は大切に扱うべきでしょ。え？闇の料理と言われるほどの謎料理なら。
Okay, what is this? What? Is this the disliked food voice? I guess so. Maybe you can take a look at Yang later. Looks like a fish tail. Andrella? No, it's not. There's definitely skills here. Koji thinks it's Jinsei. Sure, I guess we can try Jinsei. Guess not. Oh, it's rotated. I think that's Chixia. It is Chixia. Yeah, Chixia's one looks... This one's rotated again. Yeah, that's Chixia. It's Chixia's face. You cannot mistake this iconic ribbon or bow on top of Chixia's hair. There? Right here. Like, you see this? This bow right up there. Oh, so it's the 40s kid. I see. Okay, cool. Now we head on back to reading Qiuyuan's Kit. I just want to make sure that I did not miss anything for Qiuyuan. Qiuyuan base attack 375, so I think you are correct about this being like base attack being quite low. If we compare Qiuyuan's stats to like say, for example, Giabrana base is 463. Qiuyuan has higher base HP and defense. If we compare to Augusta, maybe 463. Maybe if we compare to Shopkeeper, 288. Verena 338. Very close to Verena. What about Zhezhi? Zhezhi is where's Zhezhi? Oh, right up here. 375. So he has the stats of a 5-star sub DPS. Yeah, he has slightly lower HP compared to Zhezhi. Oh, why? Why? Why 12 lower? He's a melee character. Camilla better with 3 cost attack or Havoc? No, when you have questions, the best thing is to go to Pritwin and you check right here for the build. And then you see, so if you're using Emerald of Genesis, element and element, if you're using her signature weapon, element plus attack. So it depends on your whether you have signature weapon as well. I would say that you look at this element and attack. It's only 0.4% difference. Element attack and 44111 apparently is only a 0.7% difference. But if we element and element, it's a 1.3% difference. Oh, that's interesting. 44111. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. But yeah, Ritwin is your best friend. In case like you are not too sure whether double element works, or you want to go element and attack. Usually element and attack and double element doesn't have too big of a difference. I would say usually. And usually what you want to do is to just equip the, so let's say you have you're on your second element, or and you're debating whether to change the element to an attack. If your second elemental echo has really good looking substats, then I suggest you to leave it. For example, like a 3-5 looking with double crit, pretty high roll double crit, and perhaps say attack percentage or energy regen, or in Camilla's case, basic attack. You might just want to leave it at havoc damage instead of trying to get an attack percentage with better looking substats on top of your pre-existing havoc damage bonus already. So it really depends. But yeah. Anyway, why Kuro? Why? It doesn't make sense. Qiuyuan is melee character, so he should have more HP. Zhezhi is a rectifier. She technically has range, so she should have less HP. Why do you nerf his HP? Yin has a bit more base stats, base attack. No problem. Any today. Yeah, I hope that clears up some stuff as well. Vincent has 338. Yuno has really high base attack. Kuro doesn't balance melee versus ranged. Phoebe is 413. Kind of like in between everything, everyone. Rosha is 375 as well. Look! Rosha has 122250. I guess Qiuyuan's blindness costed him 12 HP. Crippled. Qiuyuan's crippled. He traded those 12 HP for more alcohol. Clearly that's the case. It'd be funny if it's fast. I think I saw somewhere that Qiuyuan actually has an inbuilt dodge counter. Hey, let's see. Qiuyuan restores Sword Master's whatever through basic attack 3. So basically, BA3 and dodge counter restores this forte when this thing reaches 200, 400, and 600. So 1 bar is 200. Qiuyuan unlocks Spoke the Blade, Ink Wash, Bamboo Shade, and Ink Splash of Mine, respectively. Okay. I think maybe I should play some Spotify music instead because it's way too silent. Okay, nice. You can hear the crickets. Yeah, it's way too silent. His resonance skill works similarly to Zenny's counter. I think that's what they referred to. Ooh. Soliloquy. Soliloquy. I guess it's pronounced Swordmaster Soliloquy. Solilo whatever. Qiuyuan. I think I'm gonna get clipped. Anyways, in the Ink Splash of Mine state, he cannot restore this forte, but he can consume it to increase his skill damage. Google the pronounce. Google how to pronounce
Soliloquy.
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 Soliloquy. What about American?
Soliloquy.
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 Why is there so and so? Soliloquy, soliloquy. Why is this
Soliloquy.
soliloquy?
Soliloquy.
Soliloquy. You put 2 weapon on Lupa, should you merge? 2 weapon as in 2 signature weapon for Lupa. If you have signature weapon for other people already, then you can merge. If you don't, you might want to keep 1 spare as a stat stick just in case if you ever do want to use another Broadblade user in Whimpering Ways when Lupa is on the other team as well. Ink Wash, perform 3 consecutive, dealing arrow. Okay, heavy attack seems pretty normal. Middle attack, plunging attack, dodge counter, press normal attack. Right after successful dodge to attack, consider as heavy attack. Moments after a basic or heavy, Qiuyuan becomes immune to the next instant of damage he takes and casts dodge counter. Oh. Wait, so this is his auto dodge counter. I guess that's why the minus 12 HP of Qiuyuan. This is where his 12 HP come to here. He got Zenny, but she got her. Zenny uses Gauntlet though. Like in terms of the weapon. Will he perform well with Rolova? Supposedly, yes. Like supposedly. I think that was the DPR calculation. Qiuyuan, Rolova, Doorkeeper. If you want to look at this one, let me zoom in a little bit more. No, shoot. Yeah, so if you look at this one, Rolova with Storekeeper and Qiuyuan, because we are on Qiuyuan times 2 times Forte, you can achieve up to a total of 1.7 million damage. If we are looking at how you're gonna play Qiuyuan as per normal, Galbrena, Rolova, and Qiuyuan. What? Huh? What's this? I guess this is Qiuyuan on Moonlit Clouds with Galbrena instead. Yeah, so you should look at this one. These two. If you have Cantarella, if you don't have Cantarella, then you can look at this one instead. This is with Qiuyuan. If you do not utilize his double forte, I'm not too sure how they are going to rotate with double forte. I will experiment with that on the day of his release. I think it's going to be something like you're going to intro into Qiuyuan twice for double forte play. I think that's what's gonna happen. But yeah, we are seeing like not a lot of Qiuyuan damage over here. Like Qiuyuan is only doing like 250k damage. Your Frolova is the one that's going to be doing a lot of damage over here. Yeah, there's a section for 2 times 40. With 2 times 40, which I probably assume that you're going to you're gonna feed Frolova's intro into Qiuyuan and Shorekeeper's intro into, Shorekeeper's outro and Frolova's outro into Qiuyuan. That's probably how you're gonna get 2 times 40. And for that to happen, guess your Qiuyuan will be doing 100k more damage. You have neither Yuno or Frolova, but you will be pulling him and Cantarella. Okay, good luck. This is Motefi and Chakona for 1.1 damage. So main DPS Qiuyuan is possible, but it's going to be so weak. And probably not very worth it. Alternatively, you can play with Yuno. With Yuno, this is like, they set it 100%. Or if not, if you have Yuno and Chakona, then it's better. And then we are seeing like Yuno doing about the same damage as Qiuyuan. You put him, wish you luck on your last 50-50 was a loss. Okay, good luck. He'll be doing 12 damage just like he's missing health. Okay, resonance skill through the grooves. Press the skill to dash forward for a distance. Consider as echo skill damage if resonance skill is cast upon being attacked by an enemy target. If Qiuyuan becomes immune to this instance of damage and stagnates nearby enemies while giving immunity to interruption during this resonance skill. Wow. Switching to other resonators removes this stagnation effect from enemies. Wow. Qiuyuan, aura farming again. Damn, okay. Okay. Huh. Hold resonance skill to dash forward for a distance at the cost of stamina, dealing with no targets nearby, she will leap up and dash towards the air. Oh, okay. But is that the bamboo run? Is this the bamboo run? I think if this is the bamboo run, then yeah. So look at the next one. Forte Circuit Verdant Edge. Basic attack. When he reaches 200 points of Forte, basic attack replaced with basic attack. So his normal chain BA, after you fill up his first Forte, becomes a 4 chain BA. And then when he reaches 400, he gains Bamboo Shade, granting all nearby active resonators in the team 30% echo skill damage for 30 seconds. So this is going to be a lot more important if you are using with Galbrena. Rolova will only be able to use echo skill damage bonus if you are using Hacker T on field, otherwise it's not as good. When Forte is full, he enters the mind state, during which Heavy is replaced with Heavy, thus poke the blade to save. In this state, hold normal to consume Forte to perform Heavy attack, okay? In order, dealing aero damage considered as Heavy attack damage. You wanna hop on his... the synergy kill with on-field character. Yep. Consider as performing, okay. Okay. So, I think the most important part is this one here. 400 points of Forte obtained when performing intro skill. What this means is that you don't want to double intro straight away because you're going to overfeed his Forte. Instead, what you want to do is when you double intro into Qiuyuan, you want to intro into Qiuyuan, like for example for Prolova, intro into Qiuyuan, then probably like do an entire stage of entire combo of basic attacks, or like dodge counters, 2 of them, so that you gain the full Forte, and then after that swap out to Shorekeeper, do her thing, then intro back to Qiuyuan again, so that you can get another 400, then you do another 100 and 100. That's how you're gonna do double Forte for Qiuyuan. Liberation is the buff. For every 1% of Qiuyuan crit over 50%, this skill increases crit damage of all nearby active resonators in the team by 2% for 30 seconds, up to 30%. Here's the part where I'm not too sure. This up to 30%, should I be looking at for every 1% of Qiuyuan's crit rate over 50% up to 30%, so it's like that, like crit rate up to 80%? which means a total of 60% crit damage, or for every crit rate over 50%, and this crit damage is capped at 30%, so I will only need 65% crit rate. Because it makes a lot more sense for 65% crit rate rather than 80% crit rate. 80% crit rate is going to be a lot more stringent to achieve. Okay, we have 24.3 here. $24.3 plus his. What are his stat bonuses? Inherent skill for stat bonuses are crit rate. 65 should be correct. Yeah, you would think 65, but you never know. Because of the translation errors here and there, you might just 24.3 plus 8. Because 2.8, 1.2, you times 2 by these will be like 4, 24.3, 30. So 24.3 plus 8 equals to 32.3. And if we need to hit 80, we are going to need 80 minus 32.3 is around 47.7. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that we need 47.7 on his echo set. It's like we're going to have to build crit rate, or we're going to have to roll like very high 9s across his echo set. Yeah. If we are looking at 65, then it actually looks a lot more achievable. 65 minus 32.3 is 32.7, which this one looks a lot more achievable, because you can have a crit damage and then you just roll like, even if you roll maybe say 6.3 times 4, um 6.3 times 4. 6.3 times 4 is what? 6.3 times 4 is 25.2. 32.7 minus 25.2. So you can almost low roll all of your crit rate. Yeah, with 65 it makes a lot more sense because you can low roll all of your crit rate. Except for the last one at 7.5. If it's 80%, nah, that's way too difficult, Can S0 main DPS hyper carry? Sort of. It's not the best. Like, not the best. If you have Yuno, then it will be a lot better. If you're using with Motefi and Shawkeeper, then you might face a little bit of issues when you're trying to clear the middle towers of Hazard Floor. Is his signature the highest crit rate? Nope. His signature is the same as Emerald of Genesis. This, you see, Emerald Sentence, Qiuyuan. What's this? 588, 24.3. And then do weapons. And we look at Emerald of Genesis. Where's Emerald of Genesis? 588, 24.3. Same stat. Yoji is like great. Technically upgrade for him. Only specifically for Qiuyuan. Other than that, nope. For Frolova, yeah, Frolova is the best team for him. So if you have Frolova, go for it. But then, technically, Frolova will be the main DPS and Qiuyuan will be the on-field DPS. Frolova will be dealing more damage than Qiuyuan. If you want your Qiuyuan to be a true main DPS, that he's the one doing the bulk of the DPS, then you're gonna want Yuno. But if you are willing to close one eye and call Qiuyuan like a so-called main DPS because he's on the field while Frolova's doing her damage off the field, then yeah, that's the best team. Mod Frolova numbers to be green like hero characters, then pretend to damage Qiuyuan. Okay. Inherent skill. Quietude within. Upon entering, this one is full when he reaches 640. Heavy attack deals more damage and they restore concerto energy on hits. So this allows him to rotate off the field faster. You want his S3? Pray for you. Good luck. Good luck. Ask Zenny. Is Zenny here or is Zenny streaming already? If Zenny is streaming, when we go and raid him later, you can pray and ask him for his blessings. Yeah, Zenny is streaming already. He is. Yeah, he's streaming. You gotta go. We gotta go to his stream to ask for blessing later, or you can do it now as well. Okay, intro skill. Intro skill. Okay, sure. This one looks about as basic as it is. Nothing too special. This is his own buff. Resonance chain, you want S3. S3 is like a lot of things. Damage multiplier of liberation increased by 500%. I see. So S3 technically does make him do a lot more damage. And Concerto energy is full when not in Ink Splash or Mind state. Wow. Basically, he gains more damage. All I'm seeing is that he gains more damage. Enough said. Defeating overworld enemies gain 55% more shell credits. Okay. Recommended build: Emerald Sentence, EOG, Feather Edge. Ghost should have that sequence damage compare? I don't think so. Yeah, they calculate S0R1 only. Let me see if I can find Qiuyuan's gameplay. Aha, this is the guy. Yes, this is the guy with everything. I guess we'll just skip this front part. It's not really that important. Which weapon should you pull on the new Voyage banner? If you're planning to use a lot of sword characters, go with Chang-Li's signature weapon, because Chang-Li's signature weapon works very well with most resonators.
Step forth.
Bro, sacrifice the UID? Nah, they covered it. Subscribe down here.
Stars realign.
Okay, let's
Answer
basic
my
no
call.
forte.
Step forth.
Okay, so you see right here,
Answer my
BA3
call.
100 feel,
Step forward.
BA3 100 feel. So when you do intro, you're gonna gain 2. Wait, no. Oh, wait a minute. So I guess no. When you intro in, you'll be doing this basic straight away. Yeah, because intro is gonna get you 400. So 400 plus this one chain of attack, and then you can do the 40 straight away. That's correct. If you're gonna use rectifier character, then String Master is the best. So it's like if you have Encore, if you have if you have other rectifiers, those are the 2 best weapons you should pull.
Stars realign.
Does his forte only feel when he attacks enemies? No. Tomorrow, Duet Night Abyss, yes. Okay, Y6. Watch the forte really carefully.
Answer my.
I'm gonna slow it down here for you. So you see how, right, it starts from 0. It starts from 0, and then it
Answer
fills
my
up by
call.
100 down below. And then you do the second
Step
BA3, it fills up by 1 bar. So apparently he doesn't need to attack enemy. At least for currently in whatever they are showing here. They might change this in the release server, but I'm not too sure. Because media server and live server might have some changes here and there, so we can only base off what we know for now.
Stars realign.
Aura farming Pro Max. Basic to enhance.
Like bamboo.
Audio effects immaculate indeed. It's also very exotic. The flute, man. Oh my god, the flute. I think alternatively you could just do 2 heavy right away after the intro skill. But yeah, it seems like his forte, you can do 2 different types of forte. Aha, this is the bamboo running. And it does consume stamina. Whole skill with enemy. When there's enemy, he doesn't do his bamboo running. He slashes through them. And then pours away his water. Bro is aura farming with water.
Found you.
Honestly though, I think this is very good to catch up with Packet.
Mandate
Is
calls.
always like running around the whole map.
False.
It could work. Tracking the attack while it traverses over.
You can
I move.
Yeah, sounds about it. Sounds about right.
What sleeps within bamboo?
Okay,
You can escape.
we'll look at the intro very carefully for Qiuyuan's forte. When you spawn him in, he instantly gains to
You can
down
escape.
below here. How do I get rid of this?
What sleeps within them?
But yeah, you see, these two appear right away. So that's how you're
You
gonna
can
do
escape me.
double forte with Qiuyuan by feeding him 2 outros straight away. Like if you feed him 2 outros straight away, it's going to be a waste. So you want to do one outro to Qiuyuan, probably do either 2 heavy attacks or to finish his entire attack chain, and then use his forte, then swap to the next character like your shopkeeper,
Is mine to take.
and then outro back to Qiuyuan. But okay, I think it should be quite simple to play Qiuyuan. It should be quite simple to play Qiuyuan. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we've missed anything else for Qiuyuan already. I think they didn't really show this this dodge counter over here. But I guess we can figure it out ourselves if we skill issue with his his normal attack. He's gonna auto dodge for us. Taking notes like good students. While y'all take your notes, I am going to the washroom real quick. You know what, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna run 1 minute of ad break while I hit the washroom. So I'll be right back. Okay, and I am back. Here's a free water refill sound for y'all. This is my cup is empty. Alright, it's time to look at some duet night a bit stuff. Tingling ASMR. think what we want to see is any way, like the character trailers, that those are the ones that we want to see. Yeah, we saw this in the live stream stuff. All I remember is Psyche Green Butterfly and Hot Electro Lady. That's fair enough. Hot Maskman. I think Maskman it should be Fantasia or something. Evie's Pink Skeleton. It's Truffle now, it's not Phoebe. Phoebe has a new identity, Truffle. Hello, Stevie. Okay, yep. That's the 1.0 trailer that we saw. What we do want, however, is oh yes, this is the very, very nice music.
What have I found at last?
Let it blow up. No. Psyche and Outsider have Malays, Malays? I guess it's pronounced Malays mechanics. Low HP equals more damage. Oh. You're a dungeon main. I swear, like, this is so good with headphones. Feels like they're singing all around you, left, right, and center. Veronica is a good friend of ours. He just doesn't like to speak a lot. 20-second video. Right, I remember why this outfit looks very familiar. Cause it kind of reminds me of like if you had Shawkeeper plus Keqing's skin blended together. This is what you get. I really like this skin design for Keqing that time. Christmas skin so early. No, this one is not Christmas skin. This one's butterfly theme. Christmas skin is Christmas skin. It's a different one. Okay, let's look at character trailers. That's the outfit collection. I want character trailers. Give me all the character trailers. This is Veronica. Okay. Don't think we have that many. What the? What the fuck? SK plus 13 in cat ears.
Tonight
Yep.
is a beautiful night. Perfect for a dance and a romantic encounter. Ah, it's you. Come in search of the destined one. Have you? Come closer. Don't look away. Let me show you how to craft this one and only fragrance of love.
The character
The
exposed.
top note is like a first encounter, a sweet breathless rush, swelling like an irresistible tide. The heart note, rich and heady, like intimate whispers, breathed from skin to skin. Now there's nothing left in this world that can part us. Passion always fades, but what remains when the tide ebbs is a fragrance that never leaves. Just like the base note, a lingering aftertaste, tinged with bitterness.
I'm not like those two-faced grown-ups. Tabitha always keeps her word. Look, that's the one.
And this was your first encounter with your destined one.
So she has two.
Let me show you how
She has
to
two forms.
destined one. Have you? Come closer. Don't look away.
But like this is, or unless this is just they're showcasing a skin as well in the character trailer. Otherwise, maybe I'm thinking that what I'm gathering from this is she has two modes. Maybe this one is the support mode, and then when she goes into sea, this is like, I don't know, her damage mode. Plus the outfit just changes.
Ends when the tide ebbs is a fragrance that never leaves. Just like the base note, a lingering aftertaste, tinged with bitterness.
I could be wrong. Wonder if there's like a. Let me see. Rebecca, do it night service. What the? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Grenade launcher. I guess not. Not support DPS. Okay, so it seems like from what we are seeing, look at him use weapon of mass destruction. Yep, apparently so. But from what we are seeing is just straight up DPS here. She's a summon skill. Maybe this would be like a turret of sorts, just like pew pew pew, deal hydro damage. Then this one is, how do you get poison of love? Passive. When dealing damage with melee weapon, inflict 1 stack of poison of love, up to 6. Deals hydro damage once every 2 seconds. This is like the DOT, damage over time. When defeated, enemies inflicted transfer their to nearby enemies based on current stack. So therefore, you will want to remain in her pole arm, but I think at times you can just use the grenade launcher. She's good to put as an AI while in dungeons. I see. Well, the grenade launcher is definitely not... definitely unexpected. Only active when deployed as combat partner. Increased attack plus 50% for character and nearby hydro teammates. Oh, best AFK farmers. Dealing damage with Lada Love Dew always trigger this effect. Who is Lada Love Dew? Nanard? Another character? Don't know. Well, okay, cool, cool. Damn! What a gunslinger. Gunful? So she's a sword and gun user.
And cut! Brilliant! That's a wrap! Alright guys, rise and shine! That role was practically made for you, Lynn. Here, your pay!
Get on. Since when did fake booze become my problem? As long as the pay's good. What? You thieving f***er!
Somebody stop him! Lynn! Lynn! Lynn!
Keep nagging and you can get him yourself.
I give up! What are you? Chasing me after running around all day?
Any trailer for Double White Hair Guy?
Finally ready to do
I
your
don't really see
actual
any, though.
job, Major Lynn? I don't think I need to explain how to deal with a traitor.
Lynn's still not back. She must have got caught up with overtime again.
You're wrong. No overtime tonight.
Orphanage? Or was that her kids? Honestly, wow. Wow. Character Lin. Where is DPS? Okay, great sword. That looked more like a sword than a great sword. What the heck? Okay, but dual pistols makes sense. Skill deals pyro to deal and inflict laceration. Every time enemies take ranged weapon damage, lacerated wound increased by 1, laceration duration ends, pyro damage equivalent to wound count times laceration damage to enemy once. Basically, it's a ticking time bomb, and you try to stack as much as possible. You have 8 seconds to do a lot of ranged weapon stuff, I guess. Ultimate switches ranged weapon to Hansel and Gretel. Can shoot but cannot move. One stack that increase. Oh, we're getting attack speed. Hit stun when taking damage. Sanity drops to 0. She's okay. One stack of preload. Up to 6 stacks. When shooting, consume all to gain suppressing fire. Oh. I guess she's great in terms of in between the waves of enemies to deal with.
The roar of the engines, the frantic cries of retreat. They linger still, as they always have. The Divine Elegy Offensive, celebrated as a glorious victory, is at its core nothing more than a bitter failure. Failure shall not repeat itself. With the 13th Legion at my command, no enemy of Hyperborea shall be left standing.
Wait a minute. We see Lin here and this guy. Ooh, okay. Oh, here's the pugilist. Is she villain? I don't think so. Because we can also play as the Empire characters, right? So I'm guessing they're just like
Well done.
we sort of become allies with them
My time.
for a bit.
Surrender and be reduced to nothing.
Yeah, I feel like on the gray side. That looks like a gun briefcase.
The pests have been dealt with, Miss Flora.
What's with these random cliffhangers at the end? What the heck? We saw Rhythm, we saw Lin, we also saw I think Randy, yeah, we also saw Randy as well. Randy was the one. Sibyl is the character trailer. The Hyperborean Empire. Surrender and be reduced to nothing. Well, she's a bomb. I mean, with her whip. What else? Whip sword. Look at this whip sword and pistol. Honestly, though, I would actually so much more prefer if there's like a character trailer and like, well, what do you call that now? Like combat trailer to show what's going on. Cause like, sure, you can give me the character trailer, the um the their backstory and stuff, but I also want to see their combat. Like this is closed beta, and apparently they've changed quite a bunch of things. Maybe not so much for like the animations, but like maybe the skill values and what they do. So these might not be as accurate. But yes, whip sword. Damn indeed. These electro enemies within range in front. Okay, yeah, sure. I would say that the Way at Night Abyss has a really, really good cast of characters that are doing very unique things already. Like we are seeing whip sword here and pistol, and then Rebecca with freaking grenade launcher. That's certainly very, very fresh things being brought into brought into anime games. Randy, okay, sword and pistol, okay. Support defense shield. He's a shielder. Do I have anyone who catches my eye yet for any reason? Probably rhythm. Oh shit, she uses katana and assault rifle. A katana. No wonder my weeb senses were calling out to me. The weeb within me is resonating. Clearly resonated with the katana, but I don't really see the katana though. Is she the one from trailer just now? Yes. Somewhere around.
Failure shall not
This one right here. This one right here. But she didn't have too much of screen time. Psyche cause Scythe. Leaps forward, dealing electro when... You know what? I feel like Rhythm is going to be very great in exploration. She can leap forward. Okay, sign me up, man. Sign me up. I'm just gonna be leaping forward. It's just like Yelrina. Whenever her skill cooldown is up, skill! Wee! Just jump already. So yeah, I guess Rhythm would be very good for normal exploration as well. Okay, we also saw this child twin, Randy. Randy is sword pistol, barrier. So I guess he's would you use him though? Maybe if you need to deal with bosses, or like you need a tanker, that's where you use Randy. Successfully grants Ultra Shield to teammate. Yeah, he looks like a very, very defensive and just go up the front and tank damage kind of guy. But who says tanks can't be DPS? Maybe someone would make a DPS build out of him with just by stacking a lot of defense. We also saw we saw Lin, we saw Randy, Sybil, Rhythm. That's those are the guys that we saw in the trailer. Okay, sure, go ahead.
What's the meaning of wielding this sword?
Why is this so blurry?
Long ago, someone told me that swords are meant for conquering. But
oh, we have the tragic backstory character. Oh, don't play PGR. Barry's what you think PGR character design looks like. Then his game crashed too, like mine.
this is not the answer I want.
Oh, him cheating.
The meaning of wielding this sword. I have found my own answer. Together, we shall face the future. That's why I'm wielding this sword.
What should you saw then her character info this frying pan? Nah, shouldn't be that much of a difference. Yeah, I saw that dual pistols. Veronica dashes forward, dealing AoE damage 4 times along the way. Okay, seems pretty simple. Something launcher. Nah, there's no weapon of mass destruction here. A sword is the weapon of mass destruction itself. Switches the melee weapon to Ymir and casts 1 sword wave. Ooh. She becomes a sword master for a second. Sending out sword wave. This is your classic enemy sword wave move. I think this one seems pretty good. A chance to restore sanity. If I remember correctly, they say sanity is the only thing that you need to keep on casting your skill or your ultimate. So if you are able to continuously gain sanity back while fighting, it makes her a really strong character to continuously abuse this skill and ultimate. I think yeah, why is it T3 farming T3 boss? Is it because she got nerfed to the ground? Sword users are always cool, indeed. Truffle and Filbert.
So much food we've levied. Gonna have some good meals before we turn it in.
Be careful. Mission complete.
This is such a cute character killer. I think Truffle is the support, Filbert is the DPS. We might actually be main DPS Filbert instead.
The special commissary's here! He's till wherever!
He's
The
your
commissary's
Filbert.
coming! Bid farewell to your hunger! We're saved!
Aww, this is cute. What is this? This is Duet Night Abyss. She's feeding the village. Yeah, she's redistributing the food. Must be because of a sad story. This doesn't look like Whiwa because this is Duet Night Abyss. Elysian Church, another new faction. Support, max HP, heal. Phoebe, this is Phoebe with Filbert. What the frick? Whole what? Commands Filbert to charge forward, dealing animal damage to enemies in the path upon hitting any obstacles. DOE animal damage. When using this skill, heals Truffle and Filbert and her nearby enemies and increases their damage. Okay, Kid Phoebe. Increase your damage. Wow. Yeah, I don't see the pole arm. I can see the bow happening, but the pole arm is like, what? But I think we are definitely going to be going, we are definitely needing Truffle and Filbert for their support capabilities. Look at this right here, 26% damage boost. I think it would be great to have on a team. Tummy full, hands full. Truffle rides on Filbert. Oh. Why sakes? Nah, that's not our Verena. If you want a main DPS Filbert, you gotta use the ultimate. Well, during the ultimate, Truffle cannot use any weapon, but instead you're using Filbert to attack. Gain 1 stack of heavyweight for every second Truffle keeps moving, up to 10 stacks. Heavyweight increases damage dealt and decreases damage taken. You know what that means? It is quite possible to do a Truffle and Filbert Truffle and Filbert main DPS. The key here is to keep moving, like you don't want to be stationary with Truffle. Yep, you gotta keep moving. Look at this T0, T0, T0. So I'm right. We are not too sure how the release is gonna be, but high key likely Truffle and Filbert is just gonna be very, very good. Yeah, I think that's all the Do It Night Abyss stuff. Don't think I see anything else. Unless... Ooh. Refresh. Okay, nope. What website is that? It's borehead.gg.
Courtyard at the Hypnos house looked a bit barren with just a few trees, so I planted some white flowers there. Bellflowers, windflowers, white dryas. Which would suit this place best? Courtyard at the Hypnos house looked a bit barren with just a few trees, so I planted some white.
That's the weapon showcase? Wait a minute. What? Who's this? Berenica uses sword. Oh. Well, I guess you can use any weapon with any character, but it's just that they have weapon proficiency, so it's like you're more inclined to use sword on Berenica. Doesn't mean that you cannot use scythe on Berenica. Wait, that's cool. That's actually cool. Yeah, plus look, this is Berenica's model. This is Berenica's model. Okay, reminder to DNA player. Every character in DNA have weapon proficiency or weapon mastery. If you use weapon that matches with the proficiency, you gain bonus stats, and characters will have different attack moveset. Another thing is use signature weapon that matches with characters. If you use weapon that does not match with character, weapon proficiency, you will not get bonus stat and different attack move. So therefore, you can brute force with certain weapons, but it's highly recommended to use weapons that they are proficient in. Okay, that's cool. That's actually cool stuff. Oh, that's the skin.
Is that you? My friend from afar? Does your voice call out to me? I'm so excited.
Okay, doesn't really tell me much. I don't think these ones tell me much. This one's combat abilities, so we want to find ones that says combat abilities.
Hello! I heard that praying can make one's soul feel uplifted. Personally, I think that a good meal does the same thing. But which one works better? Praying or dining?
Fight stick! Main DPS Filbert, let's go! Oh my god, what? Wait a minute, what's this? can just woo speed charge. Even voice goes to
Hello!
teacher.
I heard that praying can make one's soul feel uplifted.
So you
Personally,
can send
I think
Filbert
that a good meal
out
does the
into
same
the
thing.
distance. You
Which
can
one works better?
you can use Filbert to attack the enemies. You can control Filbert like that, and then you can hypercharge with Filbert.
Hello! I
I think Truffle and Filbert is very quickly becoming one of my favorite characters. What do you mean? Ooh, just zoo. What the frick? Amazing.
There's much more to that. I seek a love so profound. It's like water in perfume, which kisses and embraces each ingredient, devours and absorbs.
I guess this one looks cool. Kind of like AoE summon attacks. Sort of.
Which kisses and embraces each ingredient, devours and absorbs their fragrance, and eventually blend with them to create a long-lasting aroma.
Okay. It feels kind of underwhelming to look at, but pretty straightforward to use.
And embraces each
This
ingredient,
is Rebecca.
devours and absorbs their fragrance.
This is Rebecca when Lorelai gains her human form and stops being a TD. People are saying she's good for AFK farming. Yep. What's this path to inner light? Hold on, I forgot what's this path to inner
one
light.
day the Oh, what a fine collect! Demon
Oh, yeah,
Tabitha
okay,
the
that's
Red
the
Hand never
idol
steals from the
animation.
fair and honest. Word demon will only make people think how awesome I am. That would be pretty cool, don't you think?
Well, I guess if you have a tentacle thing you can use for Tabitha? Wushu, I thought.
Pretty cool.
What the heck is this? This one is just like... This is just straight up just tentacle. Everything is tentacle.
You're a top soldier.
She summons
That's what I've got to say. Also, make sure you look after yourself in your downtime. Chop chop, you've heard enough. Now get out of here.
What the fuck is this?
That's what I've got to say. Also,
This
make
is
sure
nothing.
you...
Lynn is nothing what she looks like in her trailer. This looks so
Look after
underwhelming.
yourself in your downtime.
Like
Chop,
what
chop.
do you mean this pew 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 so slowly? Pew pew pew.
You've heard enough. Now get out of here.
I think if they increase her animation speed by a little bit, it would look so much better. Because this, like if we look at Chlorine, right? Chlorine. So if you like, if you attack Chlorine, right? It's not pew 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 pew.
Moving.
Like if they just increase the attack animation by a bit so that it looks less awkward.
Break a leg! Dividing cover fire! Where evil lurks, shoot on sight! Ready!
Like something like this, it would make so much more sense. They're gonna get copyrighted. And this one just looks like, bro.
You're a top soldier.
How do we go from DNA to Genshin? You look at Lin right here.
What to say?
Just look at Lin right
Also,
here.
make sure you look after yourself in your downtime. Chop chop, you've heard enough. Now get out of here.
You see the resemblance?
You're one of those who don't appreciate a good rest. Listen.
You just see his title right here, Savvy Slacker. This is Zenny.
You're one of those who don't appreciate a
Slacker. The word slacker.
good rest. Listen up. Beds are havens where souls find ease. Rooftop
Yeah, he's a tank
sanctuaries
through and
where
through.
anxieties cease.
Except that
Where souls
he's able
find
to
ease.
reflect damage.
Rooftop
something.
sanctuaries where anxieties cease. In afternoon are havens.
Barrier consumes sanity, deploys barrier, and deals electro damage to nearby enemies. Uh-huh. He's a selector.
Where souls find ease. Rooftop sanctuaries where anxieties cease. In afternoon gardens, the sunlight gleams. Take a nap and enjoy the symphony of sweet dreams.
I really like how they really just like made him a real slacker. His barrier, okay. Press one skill and just watch them do their thing. This one, press another skill and watch them do their thing.
The symphony of gleams. Take a nap. Cease. Anxieties cease. In afternoon gardens, the sunlight
That punch
gleams.
looks clunky. I think it's the way how they portrayed it.
Where anxieties cease. In afternoon gardens,
Oh, it's
the
Dwarf.
sunlight gleams.
What do you mean?
Take a nap and enjoy the
What do you
symphony
mean
of
it's
sweet
Dwarf?
dreams.
Sounds like a UK scientist who thinks it's smart.
The things you cherish so dearly are like insects to me. Things that I can crush without even breaking a sweat. Yet, the sight of you fighting so fiercely to protect me is somewhat
Okay.
The things you cherish so dearly, breaking
It's
a
quite
sweat.
normal, I guess.
Crush. Things that I can crush without even breaking a sweat.
Okay. I guess these are like you cast and you just let them sit there for in terms of the skill.
Oh, Oliver is not a talking bomb, huh?
Sounds like Steins
It
game.
might sound strange, but he's actually... great. No improvement at all.
What is this?
Oh,
What the heck
Oliver
is
is
this?
not a talking bomb, huh? It might sound strange, but
Assuming the form of what? That's so much text in a small thing to read. It deals higher damage, greater difference between skill range and skill damage, higher chance of deploying. Yada yada. I don't understand. What the hell, man? Upon landing, bomb explodes. Hitting pyro. Cross shape area. We are playing Bomberman here. I think he's the real grenade launcher when compared to Rebecca. Like they say Rebecca has grenade launcher. I think Yale and Oliver. Sword and shotgun? You sure about that? I feel like he's more of the grenade launcher than anyone else.
He's actually...
Great. No improvements at all.
Qiuyuan Kit DNA. I've heard of it before. Outsider. Combat abilities. I guess there's no Fushu. At least not in the main stuff here yet.
We already know each other pretty well. Do I really have to introduce myself? Alright, fine. I'm Outsider, from the Noctoyages. I serve as a guardian of this Brockridge team, I guess.
I think it's quite good to evade enemies. Enter stealth state and exits relentless hunt state. Bank spikes to attack nearby, and then stealth, exit stealth.
Alright, fine. I'm Outsider, from the Noctoyages. I serve as...
Retracts all Fang spikes outside the little HP in Ultra Shield.
A guard.
Seems quite okay. Maybe for players who enjoy stealthy playstyle.
So let's live our life to the fullest with the time we have left.
Okay.
So let's live our life to the fullest with the time we have left.
What time does it drop? In around 10.5 hours from now. Veronica's Cantarella voice? 8 hours? No, should be 10 if I remember correctly. 10. Well, seems like we have another whip sword user here, Daphne. Whip sword and assault rifle. Support, control, and heal. Damn, okay. This is a healing over time. Uh-huh. Fantasio. He uses a great sword and shotgun. Okay, cool. I guess we'll really only know like how all of these characters feel for us when we actually play them. For now, it's like sure, full arm, assault rifle, consonance damage, weapon damage. All of these just look like so much to look at. And you're just like, okay, cool. Sword and bow. And then we have Yiming, who will be coming later. Oh shit. He looks pretty good. But he'll be 1 point. What the hand? 1.1 character and holy paragraph already. Why is the picture so big? Great sword and dual pistols. Yeah, 1.1 characters and they are like having like holy paragraph already. GG. The paragraphs are getting longer. Once again, that's the fate of all games. It's just like adding so many more effects that the effects just keep getting longer and longer. Support and weapon damage. So she just buff a buffer. Wushu. Oh, sanity recovery and heal. Also uses whip sword. Sanity recovery and heal are both very, very valuable stuff. Because sanity is going to allow you to spam your skills. Which I guess it makes sense why Fushu is going to be T0. Assuming they don't change her to. She's so pretty, you want her? Hellfire. Great sword, grenade launcher, DPS max HP skill damage. You want to take damage. Wow. Wushu DPS been incoming. That's you. She's a tanker. I see. Okay, bye Varun. Yeah, her kit is very, very simple to look at. Just like deal damage over time around her, deal pyro damage again, more DOT and taunt there, basically a huge tanker the tank lifestyle over here. And then sustain for her. Maybe Hellfire will be a solo player's favorite character to use. She has things that she can just support herself with, I guess. Hilda's not released. Whoa, dual blades. Looks like a battle mate. It won't be released yet, so I guess we'll wait. So, damn, bro. What the fuck do you mean weapon proficiency all types? Hello? What? So strong? All weapon proficiency types? What the hell? Okay, bro, what is this shit? Holy paragraph. I guess I'll read it when he appears. For now, it's too much. Here's Psyche. Psyche uses a pole arm, which technically is more of like a scythe. Yeah, assault rifle. Her skill can slow down enemies. And seems like does AoE damage as well. One stack of powder stigmas consumes to do more damage to the target. So you want to build crit. Anyways, Psyche can also fly with her ultimate. And in the out state, she can only use skills and shoot. Oh. Very important here. Psyche HP percentage is above 15%. Her ult consumes HP instead of sanity. And the consumed HP will be turned into shield instead. Quite an interesting mechanic actually. When dealing crit damage, Psyche gains attack boost or skill damage or Malaise boost. Increase Psyche's damage for each buff she gains up to 12 buffs. That's a huge DPS huge DPS character if I've ever seen one. Who's the other side? Maybe Rebecca. Assuming pole arm means scythe. Because I don't see any pole arm. Do you use scythe? I don't. You're shovel. You use shovel. So maybe Rebecca and Psyche. Veronica is Umbro? Yeah, she is Umbro. Why? Katana. Your katana. I don't see the katana in that. The heck. Alright, okay. There's a lot of things to read. I don't want to read. You can see her gameplay. I guess we'll see all of it tomorrow when we actually do use them. Because right now they're only showing their combat abilities, which essentially is just their skill and ultimate. They're not really showing their weapon gameplay. So I'm not really too sure. But anyways, everyone can use every weapon. So it is not. Yeah, like look.
There's much more to that. I seek a love so profound. It's like water in perfume, which kisses and embraces each ingredient, devours and absorbs their fragrance, and eventually blends with them to create a long-lasting.
And then this is the ultimate. That's it. There is
There's much more to that.
Even if we go to videos, her character trailer doesn't really show much.
Counter the sweet breathless rush, swelling like an irresistible tide.
Like just pretty much all the dancing
whispers breathe from skin to skin.
And her dodging in between. That's her skill.
Nothing left in this world that can part us.
And I guess that's the ult.
Passion always fades.
And then after that it's just the rest is just a bit more into her character. So yeah. They don't really show the base movesets. I guess this one's a new character for later on that they haven't added from later on that they haven't added in here, or maybe like not in the. Oh wait, it's from CBT2. Don't know. Anyways, yeah, seems like there's a lot of new characters to explore when we do play Duet Night Abyss tomorrow. What am I interested in the most? Probably Rhythm or Veronica. And then if I'll have to raise the support, it's definitely Truffle and Filbert. Because let's go Filbert main DPS. I guess Tina also works too. Or Daphne. But with how good Psyche's kit is, right, we might also need to up use her as well. Psyche, Rebecca, and Fushu. Fushu is the far one. I thought Psyche is also released right on the release itself. It's just that you need to farm Truffle buffs Malayi's characters, then that's great. There's nothing that says Malayi's over here. Right? Malayi 0%. Passive upgrade. Increased for the character and nearby teammates when 2 or more characters in the team share the same element type. So you are going to need Animal. Okay, so Psyche and Truffle will be very, very good. You just use the main character. No main character rating over here though. So where's the main character? Nowhere to be found. But yeah, I guess you really need Truffle with Psyche. Main character got Benton Sedge. Wow, this is 40% crit chance is very, very hard to ignore. Very, very hard to ignore. And the fact that Psyche needs to do crit damage, right? Rebecca's DPS yet? Maybe you want to hyper carry Psyche, so you'll be playing Psyche. Your combat teammates will be Daphne and Truffle. Maybe that might make sense. The crit chance and Malayi's and then Psyche's crit damage, because she needs, when dealing crit damage, she gains following buffs. When you have a lot of crit damage on Psyche, it's going to really buff by a lot. I think that's that's your best team right there if you want to use Psyche. I think the supports are very limited at the moment. Tina is when you want to use sword and assault rifle. Sword and assault rifle only. Sword pistol, sword shotgun, sword So she only buffs herself? No way, right? Is it sword or sword end? If it's sword end, then it's very stringent. If it's sword or, then it makes a bit more sense. Fushu is quite high in the yes. Fushu is very high in the list. You know why? Okay, Fushu is like top tier because of her ability to recover sanity and ability to heal. The ability to recover sanity allows you to spam your skills and ultimate. And that makes her very, very, very strong. And then because she also heals, is very good support. And then let's look at the passive. Skill damage. Skill damage. So I guess if anyone has skill damage, it'll be even better. What weapons? Fushu. Fushu's not coming out, by the way. She'll only be coming out in 1.1. So you all hold on to your horses. Because she's not coming out on release. It's the next version. She uses a whip sword and bow. Yeah, Fushu. She's only coming in 1.1. The Huashi characters are coming in 1.1. I don't know, man. The fan is cosmetic. Yeah, so all your Huashi characters like Fushu,Kezhou, or Kezhou, I have no idea how, whatever Chinese name they're going to pronounce him as. Yeah, here. Zhiliu, Fushu. Chinese is confusing. Yuming, Gezhou. These 4 characters are 1.1 characters right here. So this guy, this one, and this one. 1.1. Why? Don't know. They need to polish Huashi first. I mean, if you think about it, Winters, this means that you have time to max out your psyche first before 1.1 comes around. You kept those characters, trust? Alright, good luck. What? Okay, anyways.
3 of them is that triple the damage, I guess. That's the only good thing about it.
Oh, but the gameplay will improve? Yeah, I guess so. Maybe on release we'll see something slightly different because those are like taken from a while back, I guess. But then Zenny is doing holo.
Oh, I can see 3 different things attacking me. Oh my god, my eyes. My god, my eyes. Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Main character not in the list? Don't know.
Oh my god.
I have no idea. Ask them. But anyways, I am about to go sleep and rest for the night. Gotta prepare for a long day tomorrow because I think if nothing goes wrong, I probably will be playing Do It Night Abyss right from release. Like right when they release and enjoy the game from 10 AM like that. So probably tomorrow you see me live streaming.
What are you trying to do? Make me go into Dark Souls mode?
Whole day? Mayhaps. We'll see.
Level 6.
But okay. Anyways, this is my time to end the stream. Anyways, thank you for tuning into the stream. Tomorrow is Do It Night Abyss. I'm excited. Hopefully you all are excited. Just so you can grind 24/7 GG. I cannot beat the 24/7 grinders. I've got my videos to do. Alright, anyways, thank you for tuning to the stream. Hope you all had or will have a great Monday. And wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, and more importantly, good day and goodbye. Goodbye. You got school minus 8 hours. Oof. We are streaming Do at Night Abyss tomorrow. I think I may do a little bit of Whiwa sometime in between, but I'll definitely be starting Do at Night Abyss right on release time tomorrow. Maybe I'll take a little bit of a break in the afternoon before I start my stream again. Or I'll be streaming the whole day. I'll see how first. Because well, shit happens. Yeah. So okay. Thank you. Goodbye. And goodbye. Bye YouTube.